All right, this is Chaotic Crypto, where we defy tyranny. All right, we're doing a little quick market update. Fear and Greed Index back at neutral. We're having, we're kind of still pulling back a little bit. It's consolidation. Looking at the weekly stochastic RSI, this looks a little promising that we're coming down to oversold. We're also, if we come up and cross this, we may start heading up pretty soon. Preferably, I would like to see us sell off maybe a little bit more, maybe go sideways. I'd really like to see us just go down to 23 and call it a day, but that may be something that happens maybe in September or something later on. We're kind of just going sideways. There's not a whole lot of pressure one way or another. One thing that catalyst that may happen in the next few days it could be really bad is if the U.S. defaults on its debt, and that's something that really might happen. I could see the administration just being hard-headed and not wanting to sign off on the deal, or it still has to pass the Senate, I believe. So if that debt deal ceiling isn't reached, we're going to have a massive dump probably in stocks and this. So that's something to look out for. I mean, it's kind of political suicide if they don't come to an agreement, but they're also hard-headed, and I don't know. It's very political, but we'll see what happens with that. I think that'd be the only real catalyst I see that would pull us down right now. So we'll see. And if we do get there was with the rate hikes. If we don't get a rate hike, and there's a decent possibility we get a pause, that'd be pretty bullish. I think that could be a catalyst to bring us up into June, July. Maybe we come up to 38 to 40K, which has been my target for a good while now, just for multiple reasons. But I think 38 to 40K is certainly in play. And that's also kind of it's where our VPVR is. The Heiken-Ashi candle is still looking kind of bullish. If we could stay in this range for the next week and build support all in, I think 38 to 40K in the next month and a half could absolutely be a play. So we'll see where that heads. All right, what else we have? I just got invited to get a free account with Token Metrics. I had an account with them years ago, but I guess they kind of paused it, or I'd had to pay and I'd stopped using it. But I got an email saying, hey, since you were with us at the beginning, we want to give you a free basic package. I was like, oh, yeah. So basically, been taking a look at this. It goes with some interesting indicators. Again, this is Token Metrics. Crypto Love also uses this kind of for his daily updates. I might start using it as well. But gives you bullish and bearish signals. This is more of a short-term indicator right here. It's pretty interesting, though. Look at this. As a whole, most of these calls are pretty accurate. You look at here, bearish. I mean, God, if you'd taken profits there, would have done pretty well. And then bullish. The only thing that went bullish that's kind of inaccurate is this most recent one, which is kind of interesting. Maybe it's predicting something different. We're getting ready to head on up. But most of these have been pretty accurate. Bullish versus bearish. Most are bearish right now. This kind of gives me a little bit of hope in the market. And we're still at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Really, I don't think is as accurate. I might start really using this Token Metrics one more so. I think a lot more bears out there is basically what this is showing. And you take a look at this. We're in a kind of a bearish sort of consolidation. We get some green. I mean, this is with the old bull market. This was the good stuff right here. And we're nowhere near that. We're still pretty bearish. And I really like this one for Bitcoin versus alt season. We're very much in Bitcoin season right now. And we're, it's probably going to be a while before we get real altcoin season. See how far back this goes. Pretty far. Annualized historic volatility. Yeah, not very volatile. No, been very steady lately. Probably getting ready for a big breakout here soon enough. XDC network, I do hold some of that, and like that one's been really, really showcasing some interest. It's basically ISO token, like a XRP XLM. So I think that one's worth looking at. Market movers, still kind of getting used to this, but I think it's really cool. You basically you put your portfolio information to it, and you can track your own portfolio, and I think that's really helpful as well. So something to look at. And I've seen the guy, the CEO, done a few interviews. He seems like a pretty competent guy. He was famous for, I think, taking maybe like $10,000 or $20,000 and turning it into like a couple million. One of those bull runs, like maybe 5 years ago or something like that. That's how he got his money and got into it. So I think that's pretty cool, pretty interesting. Cardano ADA, I think this one might start showing some real power. XRP, it looks like it's breaking out. And if we get it's testing this resistance line. And, this previous resistance, all it takes, God, if it breaks this, if it breaks this line, it's off to the races. We're going to hit on up. At least the previous all-time highs, I would say $2. It could really just start ripping. And that XRP, this case has really kind of put a damper on things. So it's going to be interesting to see what XRP does. I think it's going to be pretty positive here pretty soon for the most part. Link is just because just such a level of consolidation. I thought it would rip up a lot sooner than this, but maybe it's going to be more a move like this. It has a ways to go before it comes back up to its previous lines here. Like, you want to see it break out of there. But, this is a great point of accumulation, and so much relies on Chainlink. So this is a really, really good one, I think, to stockpile. Look at Aave. It really hasn't made much of a bullish move yet, but I could see it popping up soon. Take a look at the Dixie, see if it got rejected yet. Yeah, the Dixie's looking kind of bearish. It got a pretty hard rejection. I think that was today. Let's see. On the daily. Yeah, it's looking a little... That looks kind of weak. It really looks like it's going to continue going down. How much volume was this? 4 hour. We got to see more continuation, but I think it pretty much came. Yeah, I just think that's probably it for the Dixie for now, especially if they halt the interest rates. That's absolutely it for the Dixie for a while. And Synthetics is still waiting for this one to jump out. And they're supposed to be working on basically tokenization of stocks into the crypto world. I think that might be a thing. DYDX, exchange token. I really want to start stacking more of this one in GMX. I don't have any of GMX, unfortunately. Let's see what else we got here. ADA. Ontology one is still one I'm really looking at because I'm staking it for 18% on Atomic Wallet, and it got a big volume spike on the weekly, and I just really wonder if there's something going on with this. I think there's something to be said about Ontology. Solana, I think Solana is the Ethereum of last cycle. And Atom, Hub, Cosmos Hub, I think this one is great. You can get 18 to 22% staking it. I think there's going to be some good things there. Near protocol, I'm waiting for that one to start pumping up. This is like a really good buy. Also, like you're looking at like a 20x just to get back to the top all-time high. All-time high is close to $21. Like right now, I mean, yeah, that's a 20x to get to all-time highs. So you do probably very well getting in near protocol. It's cheap too, very early. And something else to look at. You want to see where these things are and how far up the crypto market cap. Like where are they on the list? Are they top 100, top 200? Let's just take a look at that for a second and see. Yeah, let's look at near protocol and see where it's at. It's number 40. I was thinking it would be lower than that. I was kind of hoping it would be. Let's take a look at the ontology. Let's see where that's at. 174. So there's probably a lot of opportunity with that one. Frontier Finance. I had a little bit of that at one point. You start looking at these other ones that are like 3,000 or 5,000 crypto market cap. Be careful. Be very careful. I mean, really want to probably just look at the top 100, top 200, maybe top 500 if you're really like doing some research. But you gotta understand that, like, greater risk, greater reward. But like, if you're looking at the top 10 or top 20, you really can't expect more than a 5 or 10x. You really gotta go down the list a bit more. In the top 50, 100, 200 to get the 50x's or 100x's. So we'll see. I'm kind of disappointed that near was that high up. So maybe we'll get back to the all-time high, but hard to say. The near's been pretty quiet. So you gotta pay attention to marketing. My thing is, if the project has a stupid name, it's a stupid website, it doesn't have any real use case, like just watch out. I was looking at my portfolio also earlier today. I'm kind of going through and listing all my tokens. I do have a lot. It's one issue I have, but I think it's good to have a big spread. It's just your main portfolio, though, you really want to have like 10 to 20 coins. Those are your main ones. But then maybe you have like a degenerate portfolio where, hey, these are my like shots in the dark type of thing. And they're not exactly shots in the dark. I do a lot of research on this stuff, but like they're the ones that can fail. And this is one. Like Energy, like I saw them do an interview with Invest. Dan, I forget the name of his channel, but he was on an interview with him like a year or two ago, and this project I think is dead. I mean, like it's an exchange, energy exchange, and I think it really might be dead. And I had like hundreds of dollars in it. I don't think I put that much money, but it's like still, it's like, man, I'll just burn that money. It's pretty rough. Also, please like, comment, subscribe if you're liking some of this content. I'm trying to bring you some free information, thoughts, opinions, and love to try to help people navigate through this chaotic system. I mean, it's very chaotic. I mean, between the politics and the crypto market in general and just everything, it's been very, very crazy. And whatever I can do to help. Yeah, open interest is still kind of high, but I think we can still push up. If we start getting into this like level in the next month and a half, I'd be like, okay, we're probably going to have a sell off at some point. But overall, things look pretty healthy. I'm not, I think a lot depends on the debt ceiling and then also the interest rates. So that'll tell us a lot. Let's see what the fear. Kava had a pretty good month. Let's see what happened today. Injected protocol. Yeah, Crypto Banter was talking about them. Filecoin. Litecoin's been making some moves, and their halving is coming up. I think Litecoin might really start pushing here in the next couple months. I mean, I don't know what the fundamentals behind Litecoin really are, but I think it really might start surprising some people, waking up. All it takes is someone to start putting ordinals or NFTs on Litecoin, and it'd be a lot cheaper, right? Because the problem with Bitcoin is the fees were getting really high. So I think Litecoin would be that answer for that. Algorand's up a little bit today. Algorand's been taking a huge beating. It's probably a great entry for Algorand. Like really great entries right now for Algorand. I have it, but I just don't know if I really completely believe in it compared to other ones. Rune, Thorchain, Dash. Kind of curious what Dash is going to do, if it's going to survive, if it's going to keep going or not. Really curious. Anyway, I think that might be it for me tonight. I really just kind of want to go over. I have ideas in my head, and I don't go over them when I'm thinking about them, and then it gets too late. For those who don't know, I do have a full-time job, and so trying to balance this and that. Let's see what else we got here. Me. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to think I know I was going to say something else, but my mind is a little bit lost right now. Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens in the next couple of days. Like, hopefully the debt ceiling gets fixed up, and we'll be able to start having more inflation, and that'll bring more of a Bitcoin narrative. But yeah, hang in there. We'll try to check in tomorrow. Keep hodling on, and peace out.